What's going on, guys? It's your boy Buzz, and I wanted to bring something a little new to the channel. I have taken the time to go out and grind away for the exotic quest, the Raze-Lighter, which is the solar edge sword, and I want to bring all of the quest steps to you, and you can see how in-depth and how much work it takes to get this done. So this is going to be an in-depth guide on the quests and steps that need to be completed in order to acquire an exotic sword. Keep in mind that whatever legendary sword you choose from Lord Shaxx is the elemental damage exotic sword you will end up with. Also, you will get to keep both the legendary and the exotic sword when you complete the quest line. First thing you're going to want to do is acquire a legendary sword. Now, back when I first started playing on the Taken King, you had to complete the Taken King story missions to unlock the Dreadnought Patrol area, which you still need to do, and that was the only way you could acquire a sword. Now you can go buy one of each elemental damage if you so choose from Lord Shaxx. Eris will give you a Broken Will quest, and you have to talk to Lord Shaxx, and he will give you a Reforging the Blade quest. You're going to need to collect 25 Hadium Flakes and 10 Motes of Light from the Dreadnought Patrol. You know, very easy. There's plenty of tutorials where you can run around and they'll show you where to pick up those Hadium Flakes. They must be picked up in chest on the Dreadnought. Go back to Shaxx and he will let you choose the Arc, Solar, or Void legendary sword. Now this is back when the Taken King first came out. Now you can purchase them all from Lord Shaxx. You're going to need to infuse the sword to 280 light level damage or above, and fully upgrade the sword, and Lord Shaxx will give you a sword reforged quest line. Now here's the steps for a sword reforged. First off, number one is honing the edge. You're going to need to kill 50 majors or 10 ultras with the sword. Those are going to be the yellow bar enemies that you encounter, 50 of them. I used mine on Nightfalls. I went into the raids with it, things like that. It takes you a little bit of time if you're not out there farming, but there is one mission you can do. You can do the Eye of the Gate Lord mission on Venus and kill the Ultra Zydron. I guess he's the Eye of the Gate Lord guy, and it counts for 5 pieces. Okay. Anyway, after you have completed that, you will also need to go into Crucible and kill 25 Guardians with the sword in the Crucible. Now here's a little catch to it. If you don't have heavy ammo hasn't spawned in, you can kill Guardians with just the hilt, and they will count. Basically what I was doing is I was playing like Control, and when heavy would come in, I would run over to where I saw a bunch of enemies trying to grab the heavy. I would tether the heavy with my hunter, and then I would run in and just start slicing and dicing. You're going to need to take out 25 of them. After you finish that, you're going to go back, and it's called Test Your Blade. You got to speak to Lord Shaxx, and he's going to give you the Blade of Night mission. You're going to have to kill Ektar, the Sword of Oryx, at the Asylum on Dreadnought Patrol. Alright, to get to him, you have to go to the Founts area on the Dreadnought and kill 3 Warden Knights that are guarding the door to the Asylum. There is a special way in which they must be killed for the door to open. You have to kill all 3 of them in under 10 seconds. So first kill all the enemies in the room and with the Warden Knights. Then take each of the Warden Knights' health down very low, but don't kill them just yet. When all 3 of the Warden Knights' health are low, activate your super and kill them as quick as possible. I actually I went on my triple bow for the quiver, and got them all 3 very low, and then in one quick pass fired 3 quivers at them and dropped them all. If you fail to open the door, go back to orbit so the Knights respawn and try again. Once you open the door, proceed ahead and you will see Ektar surrounded by a bunch of enemies. Make sure and bring your sword with you, by the way. Kill all the enemies first to make Ektar fight easy on yourself. Use your sword to kill Ektar, but be careful. If you take damage, just jump up on one of the many pillars and let your health recharge, and then go back and attack him again. Remember, you can bring friends with you, so it is a co-op mission, and you've got to use your sword. Your sword is the only way to damage him. After you've killed Ektar, go back to the tower. If your sword isn't already over 280 and upgraded, this step is sort of hidden. You need to fully upgrade your sword and then infuse it to the 280 damage or above to unlock the exotic quest. Now, an important reminder, when you infuse it to over 280, another node shows up to be upgraded. Make sure you check it and upgrade it. After you do this, part 2 of the exotic quest is unlocked. This is a sword reforged part 2, and this is the pain in the ass portion. It's called Essential Elements. You have to collect 10 special planetary materials. Depending on which sword you choose, you must go to either Earth for the Arc Sword for spin metal, Mars for the Void Sword for relic iron, or, like mine, to the Moon for the Solar Sword for helium filaments, and collect either spin metal, relic iron, or helium filaments. You must actually go around and collect around 150 materials to get all 10 special materials. You can't buy them or get them from chests, so just buckle up, because this will take you probably around 2 hours of just straight old school year 1 planetary material farming. You can also equip a ghost that will help you detect certain materials. I can tell you with the helium filaments, for about every 10 to 15 helium filaments I opened, I did get the Soliton Flare, and you needed 10 of those, and that took forever. In addition, part 2 of the essential elements is you're either going to need to get 500 PvE or 100 PvP ability kills with your subclass that matches the elemental damage of the sword you choose. As I only run a hunter on my Xbox One, I had to use my gunslinger class, and I had to get 500 PvE kills. So if you are a warlock and choose the Arc Sword, count your blessings, because you can use the Stormcaller subclass, grenade, melee, and super count, and just cook everything in sight. One good way you might want to choose is go to the Dark Beyond mission on the moon and just farm the part where the hive all rush out the door. You can pick up a lot of kills there. By the way, I do feel bad for you who are trying to do this Void Sword on your Titan with your Defender class. Good luck with that. Once you finally finish up this, and this is the longest portion of the quest line, you're going to need to go back to Lord Shaxx, and he's going to give you part 2 of the Sword Reforged. It's called In Good Temper. He's going to tell you to wait around for Arms Day alloys. So you just got to wait around till Wednesday. If you've completed it before Wednesday, you must wait till Wednesday, and he'll say come back and prepare for battle. Once Arms Day arrives, go back and speak to Lord Shaxx. It's going to be part 4. It's called Take Up Arms. And he's going to give you part 5, which is Sealing the Blade. This is a special level 42 Sunless Cell Strike on the Dreadnought, which will unlock, in which you must defeat a Warden Knight and then Ala Kul, that's the Dark Blade, within 30 seconds to seal your soul edge. That's mine, the Solar Sword. There are a few little caveats I have to give you. When you get to the end of the strike with the Dark Blade boss, there will be 3 Warden Knights as well running around trying to kill you. Depending on what sword you choose is the knight that you must be killed, and then immediately after killing that knight, you must kill the Dark Blade within 30 seconds. I checked on Destiny LFG. It took me about 20 minutes to find 2 other players that were trying to complete the quest, and we went in there, and one at a time we went after the specific knights. They are Taken Knights, and you will see their special colored shields. As we were going after the solar one, we found the Solar Knight. We weakened them down to just a sliver of health. We killed the other 2 because we didn't need them there, and then we focused in on Ala Kul. It's very difficult. Prepare to die quite a bit, because as you're taking on Ala Kul, you get all the normal hordes of thralls running out, and in our case, we were taking on the Solar Taken Knight. He has a boomer cannon that is damn near automatic, and he just fires away in there. So just be prepared to die. At the very end, when we had Ala Kul very low, we basically brought them both together. I tethered them in, and we all pulled out our swords and chopped them up in a matter of seconds. Let's see. Once you have completed this, it should show up as the quest complete. If it does not, and you check in your quest line and it says you killed your specific knight but you didn't kill Alakul, that means that the mission was not complete. You need to go back to orbit and come back down again. That means you killed your knight and then you did not kill Alakul within the 30 seconds, or vice versa. You killed Alakul and you know, if he is checked off and your knight is not checked off, that means you didn't kill your knight within 30 seconds. Very important that you kill the matching set, the knight and Alakul, within 30 seconds, or the quest will not continue. After you have completed both of them, they will pop up at the end of the mission, and it's number 6 portion of this quest. It's called A Blade Reborn. Speak to Lord Shaxx and he will give you your brand new 310 exotic sword. Mine was the Raze-Lighter, and as you can see, it does chop suey quite a bit, besides looking sexy. I did pick this specific sword because I like to run on the King's Fall raid quest, and I really love that Phoenix uppercut for taking out the vessel. I know there's a lot of information to process in here. This is not something you can simply do in 30 minutes to an hour. The grinding alone for the 50 majors or ultras, the 25 crucible kills, and all of the essential elements and the class specific kills takes hours upon hours, and that's why I haven't done this one. Hopefully you found this video informative and you've been enjoying the solar sword footage here, and once it is fully upgraded up to the Raze-Lighter. Glad I finally done this, but it did wear me out quite a bit. Hopefully you found the video informative. Remember, for my channel, likes, comments, subs are loved. Until my next Destiny episode, hopefully I'll see you Guardians on the Destiny battlefield. This has been your boy Buzz. Peace out.